Well, hey, hey, y'all. I am so excited to be here. Oh my gosh, StreamYard changed. So it took me a minute to even get in. Okay, let's see if we're working. All right, let me know that you are here when you have popped in to make sure that I know that it is going out. Oh my gosh, I have not been live in forever. Holy cow. This is going to be exciting to get to see all of my little friends. All right, we're still waiting to see. Hey, Miss Pamela, thank you for being here today. I am going to see how we um, do this, if it is still working the same. Oh my gosh, I wish they would kind of change that, but it is still there. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, they changed StreamYard while I was away, and I'm having to relearn. And I see in the chats, I had a fabulous vacation. I was there for a little bit of vacation and a little bit of just spending time with my mom. She had a hip replacement, and she is doing amazing. She is doing amazing. So I'm super excited. It looks like I am finally live on YouTube. How have you been doing, Miss Pamela? I'm getting a goodie box for you together. I need to send you an email tomorrow with all of your things, and let's check them off to see if everything is still something that you're interested in. I am noticing a new little feature on my chat. I have some little purple things with a crown and number one. And when I click on that, oh my gosh, I don't even know what that means. Oh, okay. So it's got my top fans listed. I have fans. Miss Pamela says they're number one. Karen is in place number two. And Miss Lena was in place number three. Now, I don't know if that is just on the live chats or that is for the comments and stuff too. So if y'all know, let me know. Okay, so it is a top fans and XP. It says, what is the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in the community. Fans. That's funny. The top three get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XPs. Here's how you get them. Send live messages, send super chats, or super stickers. Oh, so when you send me a message or you chat, I think they do that on Vamp, don't they? Does anybody else know? It sounds like that sounds like that thing they're doing on Vamp. That's fun. So every single chat it will do that. So I guess it says as much times as you chat, you move up in the board. I don't know. Karen K says, dropping by to give a thumbs up and say hi. I have an appointment after work, so I hope I can catch later. Karen, thank you so much. I have missed y'all. I really have missed y'all. Um, I wasn't sure I was going to remember how to do all this, quite honestly, but I have a bunch of stuff. So we'll see how long it takes me. I spent the whole day yesterday pulling all of my Christmas in July sales. I know, right, Karen? It's so weird. It's so weird that you get so bonded with people that you either see in chats or something like that. I would love to meet Karen Kay and Miss Pamela. But yeah, it is a lot of fun. I have missed so many people, and that's, I think, hello, LaDonna. I was just going to say that's why I'm so grateful that I have. What do you call that app? Marco Polo, because I get to talk to LaDonna, but it's a lot of fun. LaDonna, you see these little purple things on the chat? Um, that looks like something they're doing at Vamp. So that's like a leaderboard. I just pushed the information button on it so I could read all about it because I didn't know. Hey, Angie's Oddities, how are you, girl? Hey, I sent you an email, a reply email with some dates. So I'm excited to be working or get the opportunity to work with Angie again. Or lurking and driving. Well, please do more driving and just listen, because I don't want you to get tickled or anything and then run off the side of the road. Uh, so yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah, LaDonna, it says that you've now moved up in number two because you're chatting. I mean, that could be like pulling slot machines, don't you think? I would think that'd be like pulling slot machines. Um, oh, good. Thank you, Angie. Because I think we had talked about my channel, your channel, or another sale or something like that. Y'all, I'm super excited. One, I got to look through my Christmas stuff, and boy, do I have a lot of Christmas stuff. We were just talking, Shelly and I were talking because I haven't really seen her. And so she picked me up from the airport. So shout out to Shelly for picking me up at the airport to bring me back when I was coming back home. And she was like, "Oh, I've got to go shopping because I need Christmas." And I was like, "Why do we need Christmas?" She goes, "You don't need Christmas. I need Christmas." So yeah, over chatter achievements. Exactly. Exactly. So I told her, I said, I don't need fall, Halloween, although I'm still buying the Halloween or Christmas, and I'm also still buying Christmas. But, can you ever have too much Christmas? So tonight's sale, y'all, I have like 25 items. I have 25 items. Some items, since you're here early, since you're the first people in, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Some of the items come with a prize, just a little prizey prize. So some of the items do come with a prize. That will be a lot of fun. Um, I think next time I'm going to bring back the lucky duck, but I got little prizes for certain items this time, and I've already put them in with the item, and I didn't write it down. So we will all be surprised. We'll be surprised because I did this yesterday. But I am going to have Christmas in July. I think that Kathy and um, who's with her? Miss Helen? I was lurking a minute ago, and I know they were having a Christmas in July sale. So the next 3 Thursdays for me is Christmas in July. I'm bringing some things that I just started in one bucket, and some of this stuff I got at the end of last year, and so I have reduced that because I want to clear out some inventory. So I'm excited about that. So tell me what's going on. What have I missed? I feel like I've missed so much. I've not been in the chats. I have caught a couple of vamp chats with Misty, and I did finally catch LaDonna and Cheryl's vamp sale yesterday. So I did catch that. But what's been going on the tube? I've missed everybody. I haven't even watched much YouTube. I didn't even watch my own videos to make sure that they go off right. I usually watch them so that to make sure that they post correctly. And I didn't even do that because I was busy. I was busy, busy, busy. But I am having Christmas in July, and again, I have 25 items. I'm gonna do like most of them are choice. I do have a couple of um, starts, but not very many. LaDonna did finally figure out how to broadcast to YouTube from Vamp. It didn't look like it was too hard. We figured it out, but yeah, that was pretty cool. And supposedly you can do it on Instagram only if you have a business account. And I don't know if I have a business account. I don't remember if I just did two personal accounts. I don't even know. I have no idea. So, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I didn't haven't been. I never get to watch Vamp because I'm usually at work. But I am back home and I have a couple of weeks. I think I have 2 weeks left from summer break. Oh, and I haven't even started in this studio thing yet, but I am going to work on it right after I clear a spot to actually work on it. That's what I'm going to do. So, All right, y'all. Let me tell you again. Christmas in July lowered some of the prices on the things that I picked up at the end of last year. I think they were in my booth, like the very end of Christmas, and so I ended up packing them away. I have gotten a bunch of Christmas stuff. This is your start off. This is like a start off. So start thinking of gifts. Start thinking of decorations. Um, and I bundled some things. I even made a little few gift sets for today's sale. I do have um 25 plus items, some again, some of the choices and stuff. And we're gonna rock and roll. We're going to rock and roll because I do have so much. So, if you're here in the chats, thank you so much for being one of the first people. I see that StreamYard has a leaderboard now, so that's fun. And as a quick reminder, I think 3 of my items have prizes with them tonight. And I didn't write down which ones have prizes. So, surprise. All right, I'm actually going to get started. And honestly, most everything has a price tag because it was in my booth. Again, I'm starting with, hey, Kim, how are you? Desert Gal Curios is here. Thank you for being here. I am starting with things that I would use for like decorations, but I'm also a thinker of like gifts. And so I started thinking I have a team at work of like 9 or 10 people. So I need 10 gifts right off the bat, plus anybody else at work that I give gifts for. So I know I need that, plus family. So I was thinking about how I could do that. Hi, Miss Doreen. How are you? Thank you for joining us. I know LaDonna said she was 63 this morning. She posted that bragging on Instagram. And I was like, when she posted that, I was like, okay, it's 88 and humid here today. So, how's the weather where you guys are? That's Wisconsin, correct? Hey, isn't Angie in Wisconsin? No. Angie, are you in Wisconsin? No, maybe. I can't remember where she is. Don't answer me. She's driving. But I think she's in Wisconsin. I could be wrong. No, Minnesota, Wisconsin. Hey, Miss Linda, how are you? Thanks for joining us. All right, y'all, let me show you my first item. Yes, Doreen says yes. Okay, good. Hey, Miss Jackie, how are you? And yes, I was right. Angie is in Wisconsin. See, I didn't forget everything, but I did forget a lot. I almost forgot how to log on the StreamYard. All right, my first item is, and these are going to be straight priced. And so I have a number. So if you are new, welcome. If you are not already subscribed, I'd love for you to click that subscribe button. It does just help my channel grow. It is free to you along with the notification bell. We're trying to get at least to 4,000. My goal is 5, but I will take 3,500. I'll take a 3,100. I'm just grateful for every one of the people that are in this crazy little hot mess express train that I got going on here. So if you've never been here with us before, or if you're lurking in the background, my name is Beth, and welcome again to the channel. This is going to be a live sale. It's all Christmas items. Almost all of it is vintage. I can't date all of them. They don't have a date in it, but based on where I got it or from whom I got it, that's how I know the story behind some of these items. And so if you are interested in claiming an item today, each item will have a number. Unless it's an offer up, it will have a number, and I will show you the item. I will. Oh, I forgot my number stick, y'all. I probably need my number stick, don't I? In case y'all ask me about the length of all of those. If somebody asks me, then I will get my number stick. I can't believe I don't have it right here, and I had it here yesterday, so I must have cleaned up behind myself. But in order for me, you're going to put the number in the live chat. This chat is live. And so if you're interested in something, you'll put the number in the live chat. And then before you click off, you will send me your first and last name, your YouTube name if it is different, a complete mailing address, and your PayPal email address. I do invoice through PayPal. Um, No, I don't remember what I did with it. You're going to get an invoice via PayPal, the email that you use for PayPal and banking, and it's going to have each item that you purchase, whether it's 1 or 15, and then it's going to have a combined shipping quote on there because the cost of the items do not include shipping. I am shipping from right outside of Houston, Texas, a little southwest of Houston. And so please keep that in mind, like especially if you're in Seattle, Washington, or maybe New York. It's just going to be whatever USPS or pirate ship charges. So I do use pirate ship, and it will give me the most cost efficient way as well as the most effective way to get that item to you safely. And so I don't get any of that. I have to pay that out. So I know somebody had emailed me about what is this pirate ship. It's just a way that we can use it. It kind of shops our shipping for us to make sure that we get the best deal for our customers, and it's very, very helpful. It creates a little database, so that way you don't have to send me your information every single time. So unless your information has changed or you are new, I will already have that information, or maybe you want to send this to someone else. I need readers, rulers, and a magnifying glass in every room. I know, isn't that what that girl Melanie from Instagram says? She's the founder of the Do Not Care Club. Oh, if you have not seen her, oh my gosh, it's just being Melanie, I think. And she is the founder of the Do Not Care Club. And it's for all the women. Sorry if there's any men listening, but it's for all the women in perimenopause or menopause and all the problems that we just do not care about anymore. And she has like two, like a pair of glasses on her face, a pair of glasses on her head, at least one hanging from her shirt. And I actually can relate to that. I just took a thumbnail picture when I was out thrifting with my best friend. So, Emily, if you're watching, hey girl, hey. We went thrifting in Myrtle Beach. And when I took the thumbnail picture, I had my sunglasses on my head and my regular glasses on my face. I was like, oh, well, we do not care. Miss Doreen, it's only 60 degrees there. Holy cow. It was a overcast day today, so we only made it to about 95 and wasn't that hot. So let me get started, y'all, because I do have a lot of good Christmas, and thank y'all all for being here today. The first item, I had to bring something with the cats. It is a little metal Christmas tin bucket, but it does have Christmas cats on there. It is I think is it the same cat or if it's multiple cats? It might be the same cat. I think it's the same cat. And are they on like a blanket? Has a scarf, a little hat, and I think there's three of them on here. It is a metal tin, does have a barcode on it, has a red lid. It's in good condition. It's going to show you the inside. It's in really good condition, super cute. And if you do want something measured, y'all, 99 here, but overcast, we could use some rain. Yeah, we could use some rain so I don't have to water. So I'm going to show you that right here. It looks like there's a little bit of bending. Now, I don't know if you could go from the underside and pop that back out, but it still sits nicely. Just I wanted to point that out, that bending right there. What was in here? Animals assortment. Maybe it was animal crackers. Oh, I love an animal cracker. The iced ones. Oh, those are good. So I do have the Christmas cat tin, and you can see all of these things are or were in my booth because they still have the price tag on them. But this one is going to be $6. $6 for the Christmas cat tin. So cute. And it is number 5. So if you are interested and you've never been to a live sale before, you would put in number 5 in the comments. And the first person to put in number 5 will get to claim the metal cat Christmas bucket for just $6. I know those iced animal crackers, they are so yummy. They make a good breakfast. They do make a good breakfast. With your coffee, yes. They do make a really great breakfast. Yes. All right. I don't want to make too much noise with those. My next item, I have had multiples of these, and I don't know if I still have more than one of these, but it is the cast iron and then painted. It is the Nutcracker. It has a wooden base on it, and this one is the cast iron. Put your little nut in there and you squeeze it. And the paint is good on both sides for reference. Because this is cast, it does have a little bit of weight to it, and I can measure that if you are interested. I do have a scale that I can tell you how much this would weigh. But if you would like measurements, please let me know. I think my head is about, I think it's 7 inches. We measure with our heads here, but it is in excellent condition. And it is going to be $12. $12 number 10. $12 number 10 for the little cast nutcracker. Now, some people use these as door stops, and then because back in the day they put the nuts on the center of the table with the little squeezers, but I'm not going to do that much work for that little bit of food. So also why I don't eat crab legs. So, I definitely don't eat crayfish because they're just bottom feeders. But this one is in excellent condition. It does have a very, very pretty painting on that with the red wooden base. Again, it is $12, number 10. And if you are watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you are interested in anything by sending me an email or putting a comment down in the comment sections after the video has posted. You can watch the replay, and you can claim by either the number and or sending me a picture of the item, and that makes sure that I get the right item. And I will say that I do sell several items after a live sale has posted because not everybody is available at 5:30 Eastern for a live sale. All right, here's the next thing. My little pen is coming out. I've got a choice. And I've got two little small tins. Now for this, I was thinking some sweet treats. Fill them with cookies, candy, something like that, to give to a neighbor, the post person, man or woman that helps you, comes and brings your mail or picks up any packages. And one of them is a little bit more vintage than the other. I'll start with that one. The first one is this little round red tin. We have a teddy bear, a soldier, Santa Claus, a drum, a rocking horse, and a stocking. There's no make or mark on the bottom of this one. This is the top. All of the print is in really good condition. There is a little wear on the edge of this gold here. For me, that's what makes it a little bit aged. But this is your first choice for $5, number 14. So put some candies in there, put some little, what do you call those, like crock pot peanut candies in there, and give these. Hey, John, how are you? Bringing these to as a gift, or put a little gift card or some money in there. This is $5, number 14, but you do have a choice. The other one that I have, so the first one is the little vintage red. That is $5. The other one that is $5 is this one is, I think it's a Papel, Papel. Am I saying that right? It's a little snowman. Look at that face. Little snowman canister. He's got a little candy cane and a present. just blue and white on the top. There was a sticker here that said the PAPEL, Papel Snowman Canister. It's in excellent condition. Now, this one is more of a canister style, where this one is more of a tin style. But either one of these is just $5, number 14. So either one of these, let me get the snowman's face because he's so super cute. Either one of these is just $5, number 14. I am doing great. And just let me know. I know we had emailed back and forth, John, about um, me joining you. So just let me know since I am back in town. All right. And let's see. The next item that I have for your consideration, I got an Anna Lee, y'all. This is an older Anna Lee. It is a 1970 Anna Lee. So this is, hey, Miss Nancy. It is a vintage 1970 Anna Lee. It is the Santa monkey. Now, I have seen several of these just as posable monkeys, but they never had their sack. Some had the banana, but none of them had their sack. Here is the Anna Lee tag, and on the back right here, it does say 1970. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to read that, but it is a 1970 little, look at his belly button, little Anna Lee. It is the monkey, and he is a Santa. He has a little burlap sack with a little patch on it and his removable banana. Look at his little banana. He's got a little felt banana. And it is in his pack. The rest of that is cotton. Yeah, the rest of that is cotton. So I just had it and now I got it all mixed up again. All right, Santa, come on now. I'm so glad y'all joined me today. All right, Santa, we got to get your sack fixed. There we go. Oof. All right. So here's his little sack with the banana. And you know, Anna Lee's are posable. So they all have wire in the legs and the arms. So he is super cute, and a 1970 little Anna Lee. And again, I've not seen them with their actual sack. Some of them do have the some of them do have the banana. Now this one is going to, y'all, I forgot. This one is starting at $15. So sorry about that. This one does start at $15. He is in excellent shape. He does have his tag that says Anna Lee. Let me pull that out. It says Anna Lee Mobility Dolls 1970. Y'all, I can't see anything with these glasses. And I say that every single time, don't I? So he is super, super cute. Look at that face. There we go. We can get his arms fixed up. Now, again, I could measure him. I'm going to guess about 5 inches, but I cannot be certain. I'll be glad to measure him. But he is a $15 start. Hey, Apple, how are you? I was looking for your new name. I saw that you had something wrong with YouTube, and it wouldn't let you use your name. That was going to be awful. Got a little Anna Lee starting at 15. I'm glad you joined us. I know. So you got to keep Apple Martini, or that was your sign-in name? There you go. All right. I'm going to put him to the side. Yeah, that sounded awful. We never got around to even looking at YouTube to fix my mom's. So, oh, your sign-in. But it lets you keep your regular name. That's so funny. I think that's what happened to my mom, is that her sign-in changed, and she wasn't really sure if that was kind of spam because you never know. And so she didn't want to do it. Okay, I have another 10 choice. I had a couple of 10s that I wanted to bring, and I put those at the front because I just wanted people to start thinking about how we could use these in decor and also get ready for making some sweet treats because I've already started looking at what kind of sweet treat I'm going to be making this year for my group of people. I have made the cinnamon honey butter, and everybody, mom says, hey to everybody. She just texted. So, hey to everybody, and make sure to give a thumbs up. Thank you. All right. Um, so last time I made one of the times I made the honey cinnamon butter, and people have asked me to make that again, but I like to keep them on their toes. All right, there are two tins that I have for you, and these are going to be $9 each, and they're going to be number 16. $9 each, number 16. The first one, I love this one. This is a 1996 Mary Englebright, and it says, "You better not pout." And y'all, look, first of all, look at her face. She's doing more than pouting. She has 3 more shopping days. She's loaded down with all the good stuff. There is your Mary Englebright logo right there. Which ones are you looking for, Miss Nancy? I do have some, but I didn't bring any in the sale today. But I have about 100. So I might have the title if you're interested. Although I did just create a little set with my 3 little bears. Oh, if you saw the video where I went to the Name Your Price garage sale in South Carolina, I found a one of the sew patterns that was a mama bear and a papa bear, and I tied them with tulle and added the 3 Little Bears goldenrod book. I'm so excited about that. But this is a Mary Englebright little tin. It is a rectangular tin. Has some great little like wintry dots on that. And it is says made in Hong Kong, and it is marked Mary Englebright on the back. The tin is in excellent condition. I think I just closed this 2 seconds ago. I don't want to make a loud noise. I'm trying to go slowly. Um, I think this was a cookie container because it has plastic on the inside, which I have taken out and washed, but I didn't know if maybe somebody would want the little plastic liner. But it's in excellent condition. Religious ones or Christmas ones or older ones, not like Disney. Okay, I already have your information, so let me check because I do know that Shelly just picked me up one that said Children's Prayers or something. It's black with a little beautiful little girl on the front. It's so pretty. All right, so I've got the Mary Englebright. That is your first choice. That is your first choice. That is $9, number 16. Or I have this one. Oh my gosh, I love this for display. Look at the little squirrels and chipmunks and the reindeer in there. I love this one. Look at all the little rabbits. And then it's got like a Christmas woodland scene in this. I could see some big cookies going in there. Okay, I'll look at that one. I think I have that one. Here's the inside of this. Again, they're already marked and tagged because they will be going to the shop come Christmas time. Now, this one is a larger round one. And again, I can look at the little squirrel. I can get a measuring stick for you, a number stick, if you will. So I have two, and they are $9 each. And what is SB? What is SB? I don't know. Did I miss something? My name isn't in blue. Should it be if you have? No, ma'am, those people were moderators for me at one time. when I used to need moderators. Oh, starting bid, it is just $9. $9 number 16. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. $9 number 16, and you get to choose. Thank you, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm out of the game, and I'm trying to keep this price tag in there, but I'm about to take this price tag off because it is hindering me. Close. There we go. So I have the Mary Englebright, or I have the um, Wilderness Santa. They are $9 each, and they are number 16. So if you would like one of these, just put number 16 in. And I see Miss Pamela. Miss Pamela, would you like the Forest Forest Santa or the Mary Englebright? Which one would you like? You let me know. They are $9 each. You can have both of them, but I'm thinking that you would want one. Not sure. Yeah, you can get a lot of fudge in this. And I just saw a recipe on Instagram. Those reels and those recipes, y'all. Oh, they get me. I've saved so many of them. It was a fudge recipe made with warm peanut butter and then melted frosting. Oh, in chocolate and vanilla. Oh, she wants the Mary Englebright. Well, guess what? The Mary Englebright comes with a frosty ornament riding a broom with the stars. So you get a prize. Look at there. You get a little ornament because I thought it matched the colors. And there is a prize in that one. I am not going to open that back up to put that in there. But that one is yours, Miss Pamela. Let me put it over to the side. I got a little stack for Miss Pamela. So let me put this down here. Miss Pamela won a prize. Hey, Miss Lena. So she got, y'all, I should have done this with a group. Like maybe LaDonna, I should have done this sale with you because quite honestly, I'm out of the loop over here. So we got the Mary Englebright. That's a good choice. And goes to Miss Pamela Commons. Good job. All right, so I still have this beautiful Santa one. If you are interested in that, it is number 16 for $9. All right, Miss Lena, I love that you were there early and you left me a little message. That was so sweet of you. And yes, LaDonna, I have whiny dogs and whiny children. Oh my gosh. Um, LaDonna, yes, it was melted peanut butter. I'll send it to you. Melted peanut butter and one of the little containers of like melted frosting, and then she let that set up, and then she put another layer of peanut butter. Ah, it's making my mouth water. And then she put a layer of chocolate. Now, I probably would have thrown in and sprinkled maybe some walnuts. Not a bunch, just enough, you know. But yeah, and then she put it in the freezer and let it set up, and then she cut it. She goes, don't make the pieces too big because it's a little sweet. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, that right there will give you the diabetes just by itself. But I'd eat it. I'm not gonna lie, I would definitely eat it. Okay, y'all, the next one is super cute. Um, this is a made piece. It's so darling. It is going to be $8, number four, $8, number four, and it is a tree topper. So, my friends that love snowmen, it is a cone and it has the little scarf, really soft scarf, and the felt. And a friend of mine made this. And hey, Angela, hey, girl, hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. How are you? And then it's got the little sweater material for the hat with a little pom pom on the front. Now, it is a tree topper. I think that's what she made it for. But quite honestly, when she made them, I said, I think I put it just on maybe a light underneath it because you can see that it is some kind of plastic that she folded and then made. She made a whole bunch of these, and she let me pick a few to bring to the sales. But I had it over on a table just because it gave a little bit of height, and then there were some candlesticks over here, and it was really, really cute. So, and this one is tall, y'all. So I'm going to say that that's at least probably 13, 14 inches. Um, Angela says, on vacay this week, girl. Just trying to do all the things while while having no energy. I totally get it. When I was first finished with school, I took like 3 days and just zoned out. I was like, I'm burned out. And then I had to get busy because I had weeding to do and remaking flower beds and all the things. And I still have a lot to do because don't tell Kathy Wiseman, but I haven't started the garage yet. I did get my storage down to half, but I haven't started the studio or the garage. I'm kind of waiting for LaDonna and Cheryl to come visit, because if they come visit, then look, it's just more hands. It's just more hands. We'll have to give Cheryl something to do to organize that small. But yeah, LaDonna will just laugh at the two of us, but we probably won't get anything done, and we'll probably just say forget it and go thrifting. But this is super, super cute. It is taller. This is about, I really need my number stick, y'all, because it's driving me insane. But it's wide at the bottom. I think she intended these for tree toppers, but like I said, I used it just on a table. I had a little snowman display. This one is going to be $8, and it's number 4. $8, number 4. Oh, Miss Nancy, that is so sweet. My goodness. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Thank you for doing that. Oh my goodness. That's sweet. I've been cutting down trees and the fence line. My body is sore. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I moved 16 40-pound bags of mulch. That's when I punched myself in the eye because my hand slipped and hit myself in the cheek, gave me a bruise here, knocked my glasses on my nose. Then I just had bruises like I'd been beat up, and I couldn't even tell a good story. It was, I was hauling mulch, so it wasn't as good as it sounded. So $8, number 4 for the snowman topper. Super cute. Super cute. I know it. You could. There's a lot to do, isn't there, Angela? There's always something to do. That's what we're always saying around here. There's always something to do. All right. I also didn't bring the candle, and I wanted to bring a candle. So I don't know what I was doing. Telling you, I'm out of the loop. My next item, I can weigh for you. It would be a little weighty, but it is so darling. It is one of the candle toppers, like a, you put a jar candle in the middle. So here's the base. It is a primitive, oh, I think it goes like this. It is it's like a primitive base. You see like the primitive Christmas. And then you put the candle, and then you put this like this. So, and I will say that it is big. I'm gonna get my thing because it drives me nuts. But you get a little heart on the side, and it says "Jingle All the Way." It is really, really darling. Now, it is bigger. It is bigger, and it is heavy because it is a pottery. It is a glazed pottery, but your candle would sit up like this, and basically it makes a lamp out of it. Y'all seen these before. Oh, look who chimes in. I knew she would be there. I knew she would be there. I talked about her. That's why she came. So super cute. I think I actually had it like this, but now that I look at it, I think it's supposed to go like that because that's the way the trees are going. But these are so darling. Oh, she's always there, says Apple. It's an excellent shape. No chips or cracks or anything like that. It's an excellent, excellent shape. So the candle lamp is going to be $12 and it is going to be number 9. Finishing with Kathy and Miss Helen. Oh, yeah, that's right. Miss Helen was back. How exciting. Girl, I miss Miss Helen. Jingle All the Way. It is number 9 and it is $12 for the candle lamp. And again, it is a bigger piece. It is heavier, but I did want to bring it to y'all before I get ready to put it in the booth. Christmas is going to be here, y'all, before we know it, before we even know it. Oh, gosh. I don't know if we're ready for that this year. I feel like everybody kind of needs a break. All right, hold on. Let me move this stuff out of the way. I don't have a very good system this time. Normally I know, right, Angela? Like, don't even say the number. I'm not even, the only thing that I did was when I pulled this stuff out, I was like, ooh, I could put sweet treats in this. And then I went through the rabbit hole. Yeah, we got to do, everybody jumps Thanksgiving. So I am determined for people to focus on Thanksgiving. I do have a whole bunch of Halloween, though. I do. I don't know where I got it, but I sure. And then today I was cleaning up a little. Just tell you because I don't know. Has it gone out yet? I think it did. That pink 1950s baby doll high chair. And what do you know? I had an old baby doll that was jointed, like it's an almost antique, and it's missing his head because I put the head on the tray and then I put the body in the high chair. Super cute. I'll post a picture later. I'll post a picture. Yeah, I have found some really cool Thanksgiving, and you're right, it's very hard to find. That's not like everyday Thanksgiving, and so I've been putting it away. All right, what's my next item? My next item is not that. Oh, I liked this one. Yeah, this one was made in the UK. Um, and it is a tall canister. And let me take the price tag. I'm telling y'all, I've already done all these. It's very clean on the inside. Very clean on the inside. It is a tall canister. It's got a beautiful design on there, and it does say made in the UK on the bottom, but it is the story of the Nativity. So look at it, y'all. What is that? Look at there. So it kind of tells the little story or gives a little piece of the story. And I thought this was absolutely darling. I did not see, who it's made by, but I thought this was so pretty. And I'm going to guess this is about 8 inches tall, but you know that it had a donkey on there. So that's where it all started. The very almost like a Moroccan style, very pretty on here. It does have the wise men on both of the sides, and then start to finish right here. And here is the top. This one is really, really pretty. It is number 13 and it is $10. Number 13, $10 for the Nativity 10. The Nativity 10. I just love this. And I know, right? So, so pretty. I mean, but you can put other things in there. You can actually put your nativity pieces. If it's a smaller one, you can put those in there. Um, oh yeah, you do collect. I forgot that you collect the feathers. My mom has a jar in the garage of feathers, but isn't it illegal? Mom, did you tell me it's illegal to collect feathers or something? I mean, what are they? The feather police? But I saw she has a little cool little shaped jar. It's a clear jar, and she puts the little feathers that she finds in the yard there. But this one is $10, number 13. All right. I'm glad y'all came to join me today. I'm so excited to see everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm moving stuff around, moving stuff around. so that I can reach it. And Miss Nancy, thank you for that. I don't know that yeah, I've had a few super chat things. Okay, my next one is going to be a Hallmark ornament. It is a 1997 Hallmark keepsake, and it is called Teapot Party. It is a lighted ornament. So it is a teapot party. I'm going to take it out. I want to say that I got this in Bedford. Mom says that the feathers say they are evidence your guardian angels are fighting for you. Very good. I do have an angel, and I do have some snowmen, snowflake kind of things. Yes, ma'am, I do. So it does have its paperwork, and I do think I got this in Bedford, right, Madonna? And it goes. It's already got a hook on it, and this goes like this. This hooks into your other light. So there you go. This goes into the light piece, and then this is the ornament, and you see the light that's in there. And it is a little girl having a tea party with her bear sitting on presents. There is a Christmas tree in the back. It is in the shape of a teapot. It does say 1997 on the back. This is in excellent condition. There is an extra clear bulb. I found one, so I put one down in there because nothing makes me more hot than be putting up those Christmas lights and my lights not work. But I thought this was absolutely darling. Again, it is a Hallmark ornament, and it is by Tague, Stague. Togue is a tea party, a magic ornament. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. Hooking into the lights like that. And it is a larger ornament, so you could even put it to the side on an ornament stand. It is going to be $15, making sure that I put that right. $15, and it is going to be number 21. $15, number 21 for the tea party teapot lighted ornament. See the little light? And it comes out right here, and then it goes right back in and fits snugly right there. You just plug it up. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. And it comes in its own little wrap. I love that little ornament. And it was new in box. And again, I put another light bulb in there, and it has its paperwork. And it is called the Tea Party Magic Tea Party Teapot. You can see it lit up like that. It's a Hallmark keepsake. So cute. $15, number 21. Number 21. All right. I have a jar of feathers I have collected too. I think it's largely eagle feathers. Oh, that she said, "Oh, I'm sorry listening to you and I'm writing to my husband." Well, there you go. All right, y'all. I want somebody to get this and make it. Giving y'all a project. I found another one of these, but it's the different brand. Y'all saw that. This one is the Busilla brand. Now, it doesn't have to say Sandy. You have the cording to write your own name there. This is like the second or third one of these. It's almost the same one. I think it is the same one. This is the jeweled Christmas stocking kit. It is new old stock. And this is the jumbo Christmas. And this was the one that's Christmas morning. And look at the little, so you put the child or person's name, and then you have to make all that. You see all those pieces? You have to put all of that together. And if it's anything like those felted or pin ornaments, I actually have one of those tonight, two of them actually. I could not No, not and not take a 72-hour cycle hold. I couldn't do this. So I'm dying. It is new old stock. It is brand new in package. It has the thread, it has the cording, it has the beads, it has the sequins. There's the pattern and all of the felt that you need. See, there's the little pattern right here. But I mean, if you make it, you sell it for, I just, you should see the ones that are sold when you make them together. But then that would have to pay for your hospital and medication because I'd be a nervous wreck. But this one is a new old stock jeweled Christmas morning stocking kit, and it is $12, number 17. $12, number 17. So somebody get it and make it, and then you can put it on Etsy. But look at all the detail. I don't think I have this in me. Now I could do furniture and I could probably paint this, no problem. But these teeny tiny little, look at all the sequins. Her bun is cute. And she's even got a little ribbon you're supposed to put on her bun. There's a dog. Look at all these. Oh, these sequins, buttons, the whole 9 yards. So anyone that's a crafter, this is for you, and it is $12, and it is number 17. Number 17. I can't do this one. I could color it if they like. I would color it. That's about it. That's all I got. All right, my next item is I need to fluff it. This is a piece that I made and used. And I made this one with this ribbon because it's my mom's favorite word. Oh, I was looking for that price tag. I didn't know where it was, so it doesn't matter. It's coming off anyway. But let me show you. I'm going to fluff it because there is some ribbon on here. It's not fluffed 100%, but I made a Christmas basket, and it has this beautiful gold a wired ribbon on it with the word joy. That's my mom's favorite word. So when I saw this ribbon, I made several things, and so I painted up the basket. Well, cleaned it off, and then I painted up the basket. It could be used for ornaments. It could be used as a gift basket. Instead of a gift bag, you do a gift basket. I think that I had scented pine cones in it at one time. Um, but I did make a big fluffy bow for it. And I used to have paper in there, so this bow will wear me out because it's not perfect. But it is a big bow on a square basket. And it says, she says, fabric paint works wonders, but only if you iron it after. For what? Oh, for the stocking? Yeah, I'm still not doing that. Like, see, I can do the bow. I can do all this stuff, but I can't. Nice in a bathroom, yeah. Now it's square, so it's it's bigger. It's probably an 8 by 8. LaDonna, she could probably tell you right off the bat. Look at this, LaDonna. Is this an 8 by 8 by 4? She could tell you. I can't tell you that kind of stuff. But for pine cones, ornaments, Christmas cards, or making a gift basket, that would be really super pretty. And I have this choice, and I have one more choice. So this is going to be $8, y'all. I have two choices. This is $8, number 3, or since it was red, and we were just talking about these. Let me take the tag off. If I take the tag off before, I'll lose all the tags, and then that'll be a problem. Or your other choice for $8 is this ornament. Now there are some flyaways. I don't think you can see it. It's the silk satin strung beaded, but you see all those little pearls and the push pins? Uh-huh. Very painful, very hurt your finger. I know because I've made one. And who was it that said they made one? Oh, it was, do you remember Michelle Newton's cupboard? Um, she made one and she said she will never make another one. Now, I think this one is missing one little pearl and push pin. If I had one, I'd put it on there. But it's got the little um, foil flowers and then the push pins and the little rickrack and the little velvet. So, and then it's got the pearl drop right here. So you get a choice. The basket with the gold and joy for $8 or the ornament, the push pin ornament. Either one of those is $8 and it is number 3. You made these in school. Did your fingers hurt a lot? Because I made one and I was like, I needed somebody else to finish it. My fingers were killing me. There's a lot of them. So number 3 for $8, either one of these red and gold. I kind of thought they went well together, but this one is more of a dull red, almost like a farm red, and this one is that bright, bright red. But yeah, I don't remember. I was in 5th grade. Well, there you go. There you have it. The only thing I remember about 5th grade is we went to a cotton. We learned to pick cotton, and I know I don't want to do that either because that was awful. All right, let's see what is next. I felt that way about the yarn rugs. Never again. Yeah, there's a once you think you can do it, like, oh, I can make that. When I used to do a lot of crafting and especially the baking, and then did the furniture. People take. Would you mind if I take a picture of this furniture? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can take it. And people would say, "Oh, we can make that. We can make that. We can make that." You can, but you need to buy this machine, and don't forget the sandpaper, and don't forget the paint, and don't forget the time, and don't forget this. And this one lady said, yeah, I thought about making project pieces, and I'd buy all these, and I ended up with a storage full of project pieces after I did my first one. And she said, so we sold all the tools and we sold all the pieces and we moved on to something else. I said, yeah, that's the way I feel too. All right, I have a linen for us, and this is absolutely beautiful, along with that red and gold. So pretty. This is a vintage 1950s. It is 53 by 81. So that is rectangular, right? 53 by 81, red Christmas. It says linen. I think it is, but if it's linen, then it's that heavy, thick linen. I don't know about that. Um, and let me just show you. It is red, but it has the gold and silver poinsettias with the candles. Now, let me turn it this way so you can see. This is what goes all the way around the edge. Hey, Leanne, how are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for dropping by. It has the beautiful red and the gold and then the silver candles. Look how pretty that is. Now that goes all the way around the edge. And then this is where the corners meet. Isn't that beautiful? It is 53, what I say, 53 by 81. Yeah. Now this is a heavy tablecloth. It is a really thick tablecloth, but it's super, super pretty. It's the thick material and it is hemmed. I just thought this was beautiful. This would make such a pretty table. 53 by 81. I just love that. Y'all can't even see it. Isn't that pretty? So I am reducing this because I had it last year. I am going to reduce this from $40 to $28. So this one is only going to be $28. Again, I don't sell on eBay or Etsy. It is a vintage 1950s tablecloth. $28, and it is number 12. $28, number 12 for the red 53 by 81 tablecloth. It is absolutely beautiful. Can you imagine like the silver and the gold and the cream, the cream dishes with the silver, I mean, with the gold gilding around it? That would be so pretty to lighten up that. That is really, really pretty. Oh, love. I love it, love it. And it was laundered and about to drive home. Gonna listen and drive. Oh, hey, Christy, how are you? Well, thanks for dropping by. All right, Christy's a crafter too. She does lots of crafts. All right, let me see what else I have for y'all. I have some sheet music. So if you are into crafting or you're into framing of the sheet music, I have sheet music for $5 each. And this is going to be a choice. Thank you, Leanne. That is really pretty, isn't it? So I have, this one is 1937, 32 feet and 8 little tails. 32 feet and 8 little tails. I love the graphic on that. 1937. Now, some people are using this for the sheet music in journals and stuff. And some people, I love the staining and the coloring of those. And then this is the back. And some people are just literally cutting it up and using it for journaling. Other people will use the frames like Misty does too. She kind of spotlighted that. 32 feet and 8 little tails. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. It's recorded by Gene Autry on Columbia Records in 1937. So I have this one that is $5, number 24, or your other choice. Your other choice, let me get the tag because that's what it's going to tell me, is a 1932, and I love the colors on this. Parade of the Wooden Soldiers. Look at that with the little soldiers, but it's blue and white. Isn't that beautiful? 1932 Parade of the Wooden Soldiers. And this one has condition issues. But again, it has the insides, which most people are using for crafting right now. So it does, the inside does actually come apart. It is two-sided. So there's printing on both page. And then, yeah, so this one has completely come apart. But $5, number 24. $5, number 24 for the soldiers or the reindeer. Your choice. Your choice of sheet music. I used to display that one. I had that one out on display in my Christmas um, display with my reindeer section. So I did a reindeer section, a nativity section, and a snowman section. And I have let go of the snowman collection because I wanted to expand the nativity collection. So, which collections for Christmas do y'all have? Because I know you're going to be getting them out soon. What's your go-to? Reindeer, snowmen, nativity, Christmas trees? Which one do you guys have? Let me know. All right, let me put these back up because I don't want to make a complete and utter mess. All right, I'm going to do another one of the ornaments. This one is larger. This is one of the push pin ornaments. It is more ornate. This one is a blue satin. Oh, this one goes like this. Here we go. I have a gingerbread people collection. Oh, there you go. Now that one I bet is cute. All right, here is your vintage blue velvet push pin ornament. And you can see that it is tufted or folded, creased, or whatever it is. I'm I think that it's folded over. It's not ribbon. So it's been folded over. It's got this beautiful um, rickrack or trim, and then it has all of these pearl and clear little beads on there. It is so, so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? And this one is bigger than the other one. This one is $8. This red ornament is $8. And see, this one is much bigger. Those were the only two of those that I had. I thought I had a whole bunch more. I guess I sold them last year. But I found a couple more. This one is $15 and it is number 8. It is number 8. $15, number 8. But that is blue velvet that is folded over. And then look at all those. You you have to bead each one of these and then get it to stick in. Ugh, that's just too much work for an ornament. But I guess if you don't have anything but time to make the ornaments, then that's what you do. This is $15, number 8 for the blue ornament. It's the blue velvet. So pretty. Got a beautiful color to it. All right. Anybody else got a collection for Christmas? Leanne has gingerbread, people. I do have reindeer, and then, like I said, mostly I want to focus on the nativity. It is very fancy. It's a lot of work. Those are a lot of work. All right, now I have one that's back here. It is a jumbo picture coloring book, and it is the Victorian or antique reproduction. So this book is a replica of the antique original, Night Before Christmas. Look at that. It is so beautiful. And so you get the story and a coloring, but look what all you could do with that since it's not colored. The tracing on this using the carbon paper, or you could even make your own. Now, it does say down here that it says use watercolors, crayons, felt tip coloring pens, etc. At the bottom corner of each page, there's a small picture with suggested ideas for the coloring. Of course, you may use any colors you wish. When you're finished, you'll have a nice Christmas picture book for yourself, or perhaps you would like to gift it to someone as a gift. And so right down here, they kind of show you the coloring for that. But that's on every page, and you can make your own. It has not been colored in. All of the pages. Now, if you're a colorer, if you like to color, then this would be really good to work on all through December, like from Thanksgiving to Christmas Eve, and then you could read the story. But look at the details in that. Again, that takes a lot of time and effort, but coloring, look at all those pixies. Look at them. And fairies, you got pixies and fairies, all the things. Supposed to be little elves. Ooh, that one looks like an angry elf. You're an angry elf. Uh-oh, something broke. Oh, they're fighting. Well, you're definitely on. That's where that whip came in. Y'all thought that was for the reindeer, didn't y'all? Nope, sure wasn't. But this will be something fun to do. I love the picture. I feel like you could use these images for something else, like I don't know what, but I feel like you could. But this is a really great book. The Jumbo Night Before Christmas is going to be $8, number 18. $8, number 18. So good. Yeah, story time. But I mean, truly, look at the little stocking holders with the clock up there. He doesn't look very happy. And I don't know who asked for a drum. Santa, don't bring our children a drum. Okay. All right. but so good. $8, number 18. This is perfect. That would be a really cool thing to do, a little bit every day, starting Thanksgiving, and then read it. That would be good. All right, what's next? I have a pack. So good and easy to decorate with and store, yes, and ship. Okay, these, I put two things together. I started making little gift sets for the shop. Now, I have some vintage Enesco um, pieces, and this is a set of two. So the first one is a little ornament, but it needs a new hanger. This is a little blue. It's not a snow baby. They're more of the Enesco style. This one is not marked Enesco. This is just the little glittery snowman ornament. It's a small one. Look at the snow bunny butt. Huh? So cute. And then this one is Enesco. No, not Enesco. I think it's Encore. Not Enesco. It's Encore. Is that what that says? Yeah, because this is 2000. So Encore, not Enesco. I lied, y'all. Sorry. And this one is the little blue guy barely holding on. The little snowman, he's falling off, falling off. He's so cute. But they are the little glittery blue mittened, scarfed little snowmen, and he's hanging on by a snowflake. Isn't that cute? So you're going to get both of these. Both of them are, I think these are the 2000 group. And you're going to get the two snowmen pack for $10, number two. You're going to get both of these for $10, and it's going to be number two. I love that he's hanging on by a snowflake. Does anybody else feel like that? Hanging on by a snowflake. So cute. And they are little matching set. I love their eyelashes for days. You see that? This one's got eyelashes too in the little corner. So cute. All right, they are the Encore, two snowmen. They're going to be $10, number two. All right, let me see what else I have for y'all to think about. Oh, this was cute. It's a whole pack. So the little yarn, the little plastic needlework, there are, how many are there? These are the plastic canvas yarn blocks, and they say season's greetings. And my friend's mother made these. So they spell out season's greetings. I just wanted to show you they're finished on all sizes, and says seasons greetings. So you can lay it out flat across like that. So there are 16 blocks. They are going to be $16, number seven. These are really light too because they're just little yarn blocks. But she did a great job with these. She must have really enjoyed doing this kind of stuff because she did several of these. They are $16, number seven for the whole set, and you can lay them out, and they say season's greetings. They got the whole set. Those are super cute. That would be great on a mantle, right in the middle of a long table. $16, number seven. I really like those. My friend Jennifer's mom made those, and she said that she didn't want it, and I was like, well, I do because they're super cute, and your mom made them. All right, what is next? Next is, speaking of gingerbread, I have a little two-piece set, and this is going to be a gingerbread tin, like the little candy house, gingerbread tin, and what does it say right there? Home Sweet Home. And there's nothing on the bottom. I did wash it. This is the top, got candy across the top. It's kind of got a shimmery glitter to it, but it's just shimmery. And when you open it up, there is a gingerbread ornament inside. So, with the little hearts and everything. So, a little crackle gingerbread. So, this is going to be a two-piece item. What does that say on the back? Made, y'all know I cannot read that. Let's see what it says. Let's make it bigger. Made in the Philippines. So this one was made in the Philippines. So you're going to get the ornament inside, the little tin, all for one monies. It is going to be $5, number 11. $5, number 11 for the two-piece gingerbread set. $5, number 11. That's really cute. All right. I couldn't read it because I got to have my glasses. All right. Let's see what else that we have. And we have, oh, Minnie Mouse. We have Minnie Mouse. I have a Minnie Mouse stocking. I don't know if y'all saw my little reel, but hey, Miss Diane, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. We've got a Minnie Mouse ho ho ho. Well, what is that? That doesn't even go with us. False craft cups. Those are not even where they need to be. Ho ho ho. This is red corduroy up top, embroidered, and then it goes down into a Minnie Mouse on like a green felt stocking. So cute. Perfect for the kiddo or the kiddo in us. Because a lot of my friends are taking that Disney cruise or going to Disney. But it's in excellent condition. I did wash it on gentle, and this is kind of needlework right here and needlework right here. And then I air dried it, and it is where is it at? Not a toy. It doesn't say, it just says not a toy and how to do it. But you have a Minnie Mouse stocking that is $18, number 22. $18, number 22 for the Minnie Mouse stocking. And I would say that it's average size for a stocking. But it's really, really cute. Her ears are so daggum soft. So cute. That one's really cute. $18, number 22. And the hanger is still good on that too. I just got some stockings from my mom's house. They're so cute. One of them is a cream velvet with little flowers. So good. All right, let me see what else. The next thing is I've got some new old stock paper dolls. And these are Santa Claus. Um, is it Tierney, Tom Tierney, Santa Claus paper dolls in full color. Saint Nicholas, patron saint of Russia, mariners, thieves, and children, may claim many miracles, but none more miraculously than his own unique immortality. Legends of his time in the 4th century pale before this posthumous, continuous adaptation to changing Christian and pagan customs throughout the Western world. So this takes you through how Santa Claus actually, from St. Nicholas to Santa Claus. This is a 1983 book, copyright. And it is the paper dolls, but you have to cut them. They're not perforated. Um, and it is new old stock. So never been cut. Look at the St. Nicholas of Germany right here. I don't know about all that. That doesn't look like Santa to me. Where's Santa? Do not cut out inner white areas. St. Nicholas and Kris Kringle. I don't think that's right. Not the jolly man that I know. And look, we've even got Santa Claus in New Old York and Santa Claus with his basket of toys. This one looks like he might be from Ireland. I saw a last year, I think I was at my mom's, and we saw a Santa Claus going into the liquor store. Remember that, Mom? We saw Santa Claus and he had a helper going into the liquor store. Santa did not look happy, so I think he needed a little breaky break from the kids. But I thought this book was pretty good. So this says Kris Kringle from 1890, no, 1845. This is 1844 and 1845. I thought this was really, really a fun book. This is Paint a Patriotic Santa by Nast in 1863. I thought the whole idea was pretty good. Thanks for coming back, Miss Nancy. Oh, he looks. That's Father Christmas. That's Father Christmas. This one, there's a few of them that have toys. I don't know if I take toys. Now, here's an up to date 1896. Now, that's starting to look more like the Santa we know. You know, Krampus. And then here's Santa. Finally, they bring in Mrs. Claus. There we go. And then I love this piece. Well, first of all, Merry Christmas is so cool. Santa is got dumping out his bag of toys. But then they have a Christmas tree with toys and lights to put on it. I thought that was pretty cool. So I love the history behind it, and I love that it is paper dolls in the full color. This book is going to be $10, number 26. $10, number 26 for the new old stock History of Santa paper dolls. So good. Original Dover 1983 publication. Historical notes, 16 full color plates, and four dolls, four figures, 18 costumes, Christmas tree, and decorations. Where were the dolls? Let me see. I saw the costumes. Oh, there was one doll. See, Miss Leanne, you want to pick up this one? This is so cool. I really liked the history behind it. I would probably research some of these. All right, Miss Leanne, I got you down for the paper dolls, and that can go media mail. Thank you. Crafty Kitty Vintage. Thank you so much. Let me put that over to the side. All right. Next is Hey Margot Girl, Vintage Peep Show a Go Go. I would like number 18-2, which is the Jumbo Night Before Christmas. That one is $8. Is this the one you're talking about? The coloring book. Got you. Yeah. Hey, Miss Margot. Okay, I got you for those. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Miss Margot, how are you? How you been, girl? Hadn't seen you in a while. All right, y'all. I got another choice, and this one is going to be a choice of it's just a couple of cute things. One is Santa and one is a gingerbread. So let me show you what I got. This one is it's called by Potpourri Press. Look at the little Santa. This is cloth, but he's got a little hat. He's a little hanger, right? He's by Potpourri Press. He's got a red velvet little piece right here. We think that it's like a topper or maybe for a bottle or something. Potpourri Press is a little brand similar to, but not exactly like the Anna Lee, only that his little face is painted. So this one is long. Now, if this is for a bottle, it would have to be like a tall bottle. of something because that's really long. I mean, I guess it could bunch up, like this, but it does fit like a topper. Um, really good. So this one is going to be one of your choices that is number one for $9. So the Santa number one for $9. Or the other item in this choice for $9, number one, is this little darling shelf sitter. That's really hard to say. And it says, Welcome Winter. Look at that. Okay, got to move your raffia bow. It says, Welcome Winter, has a little cloth star right here, and the little hands. And it sits like this, and it's more of a primitive, but it's got the long, saggy legs and the little bow at the top. She's a little shelf sitter, almost. Or the Santa bag. You get to choose one of these for $9, number one. The Santa topper or bag, because it looks like it could be a bag, but it is more like a topper. So $9 for Santa or $9 for this little gingerbread girl or boy. Welcome Winter. It's a little bit more primitive with the long legs, but she got a little junk in her trunk to help her sit down on there. Number one, your choice, $9. Margot, girl, what you been up to? I'm good, still hanging out. Hope you're staying cool and life is being good to you. Yes, life is great. This little gingerbread girl is like almost like a terry cloth. So soft. You been painting, Margot? Making any new pretties? I was telling them that I had a 1950s little wooden doll high chair and happened to find a headless baby, put the body in there and the head on the tray. I was like, this is perfect. I don't know why we think like that. All right. Let's see what is next. The next thing that I have is a two-piece little set that I made. Made a little goodie bag. I don't know if I can. I'll just have to show you. It's going to be $8 for the bag for both pieces. I can take them out, but I wanted to show you how cute it is. I do have an angel. So I've got a Santa and an angel, but I am putting them in little bags like this in my shop. So let me show you what it looks like. Got it tied up with some little cute ribbon. Y'all know I love some ribbon. And I will take it apart. These are going to be, you're going to get both for one money. So both of these for $8. It is going to be a number 6, but I want to show you what you're getting. You're getting two things. You're going to get this darling little Santa playing the guitar. Is that a guitar? Yeah. It's darling. That would be perfect for Halloween. Oh, yeah. Oh, you haven't done any. Yeah, Diane, I thought it was super cute. The it's a composite doll and there's a big hole right here. I'm thinking about putting a big spider right there on his head. I think it would be cute. And what is that? Like a little, I don't know, a stool or something he's sitting on. But you're going to get this little Santa and you're going to get this little wooden primitive angel with metal wings. So this is really cute. So you're going to get both pieces, the Santa and the angel. I thought their coloring went well together. Both pieces for $8, number 6. $8, number 6. Yeah, I'm super excited to see what I come up with for that composite baby. It is more like gosh, it's probably close to antique because it's tied with string and it's jointed. Um, But the head, I got it at an auction in like a box of something. It was down either on the corner, like the nobody wants corner, and I think it was down in the bottom, but you knew I took it. And I was like, "Oh, a baby with no head," and everybody just looked at me like I was crazy. So I said, "It's perfect for Halloween, y'all. I mean, what else would you do with it?" But yeah, and then I put these in like this. I think these are gonna be cute because I think when I found all of these, I was just mad because I never find anything that's in sets. So I put those in sets. All right, let's see. I have just a couple of more items for you tonight. Thank y'all so much for being here. I was trying to go a little bit faster since I had so many things, but it looks like I've got three more things. And then crazy's good, a little bit. Got to keep them on their toes, Miss Diane. Um, the goose is coming back. So when I found this pillow, I was like, yes. Have y'all seen that? Well, first of all, it has joy on it, and then it's got a cross stitch little Christmas goose on it. So it's got a panel in the center. This was in some of the things that my friend Jennifer's mother and grandmother, so she doesn't know which one did this. It has been laundered, washed, and air dried. It is a little flatter pillow, but there is the joy cross stitch with the little Christmas wreath goose on there in that beautiful Christmas, like a check and holly pattern. And then it's got some holly ruffles. Look at that. Isn't that cute? This is all the way on the back. Again, it's a more thin pillow, but I thought this was really pretty. So I had to keep it. Have y'all seen now they're doing the goose is coming back. The blue bow and the yellow bow geese is coming back. And people are doing silly goose birthday parties for the young kids, like little boys, especially. It's a silly goose and it's the blue bowed geese, is all of the decor. It is super cute. So I know the goose is coming back. So with this being a handmade piece, I wanted to bring it. It is going to be $10, number 15. $10, number 15 for the cross stitch joy Christmas goose. Hello. Gotta love some Christmas stuff. And my friend's mom made it, or grandma. She can't remember which one, but maybe her mom. I wouldn't know. She didn't know, so I definitely don't know. All right, and the next thing that I have, oh, I love this snowman. This one is a little reversed painted snowman picture. Hope you can see it. You see that little hologram like style in the back, and then it is got a painting. Look at that little bluebird in this great little old wooden frame. And I'm going to guess that this is about 8 by 6, maybe 7 by 6. It is beautiful. Here's the back. This was also in some of her mom's stuff, but it doesn't have a date or anything. Vintage wood frame, reverse painted snowman picture is what I have on there. I love the bird, but you see, if I can't tell if the back is like a if the backing is like a wrapping paper or something, and then because it does look like it has different dimensions on that, and then the painting on there. This is so so cute. It is going to be $16, number 25. $16, number 25 for the little snowman. I love the bird. I was going to take it apart, but it's older and I didn't know. There's got to be some kind of paper because I can see in the cracks that there's almost a paper. So I'm thinking that this silver piece back here, I've got some Mylar vintage wrapping paper like that. It's birthday, but and then they put it behind the little snowman. That is so cute. $16, number 25. All right. So my last item, and if you want to see something, let me know. I will show you something if you're just coming in late, if you wanted to see something. The last thing that I have is a little weighted, little, got a little junk in their trunk too, little weighted snowman. Oh, fix your nose, dude. And this has got a little bit of wire in it, so it can go over to the side. I'm guessing this is like a little door stop or draft stop. And it looks like it was originally, what does it say? Yeah, that says World Market. I see the price tag on it. Hold on. Yeah, it was a World Market. But it is in excellent condition. I just thought it was super cute for a little draft. I love the rick rack and the little sweater on there. Hold open that door that keeps closing by itself. That's what my bedroom door is doing. It's closing by itself. Makes me think somebody is like going behind me. I'm like, who keeps opening and closing this door? All right. I would guess this is about 12 to, well, from maybe here, maybe about 7 or 8, and then maybe 12 from there. He's a weighted snowman. He's going to be $10, number 20. $10, number 20. He's in excellent condition. I love the little buttons. Look how cute the buttons are on there. But just a cute little, again, this is, I got a bunch of Christmas stuff. Start thinking about Christmas because it'll be here before you know it. All right, y'all. That is all that I have for you. Was there anything that anyone wanted to see again? We had several Christmas tins at the beginning. So if you were interested in one of those, let me know. I did have a couple of items that were a little heavier, like the Nutcracker and the candle lamp. So if you want me to weigh those, just email me. The email is right here, scprincess1@comcast.net. And you can let me know. Or if you're watching the replay, you can always put a comment in the comment section, or you can email me and let me know. Tell me the number, and always a picture is best. Thank you to all the people who were watching my videos while I was away taking care of my mama. She is doing fabulous. She first 2 hours after the surgery, once they finally let her stand up, she had that hip replacement done. She had no more pain, and we had to slow her down that first little bit of time. She was ready to take off. So she's done excellent. I'm so proud of her. She's continued to do her exercises, and she got a good report today. Got the little incision all fixed up. So she's doing really great. So thank you for all those positive vibes and prayers and everything that you guys sent out for us, and for watching those videos while I was gone. I put out a great deal of content. I had Goodwill bins, I had Goodwill bins hauls, I had a name your price garage sale. I finally passed my $10 challenge. Yay, it finally passed. Thanks to my friend Barbara. It was a group effort. So if you are still interested in participating in the $10 thrift challenge, it's going on through August the 3rd. It's going on through August the 3rd. So you've still got time to participate. Some of us did not do so well the first time. I mean, we were close. Some of us did not do very well at all the first 2 or 3 times, right, LaDonna? I'm just saying. But we redeemed ourselves and we kept trying because we're no quitters. We are going to keep thrifting, and we are going to keep trying to just spend $10. So I think LaDonna met hers the third, fourth time. I don't know. But it finally the second time. I was a little nervous about that, by the way. I was thinking, how many times am I going to have to try before I pass my own challenge? But I did it. She says, I don't know what you're talking about. But we're no quitters, are we? If you don't meet the challenge the first time, it's like starting a diet over on a Monday. You tried, maybe Monday through Thursday. By Thursday, you needed chips and salsa and a margarita, and you blew the diet during the weekend, but you can try again on Monday. It's the same thing. At first, you don't succeed, try again, right? You have to have perseverance. We got this, y'all. So if you still want to participate, you can do that by a reel on Facebook or Instagram, even a little TikTok. You can do a short. You don't have to do a shop with me. You can just do a haul. You can do a picture. I did a static picture on one of my community posts, and then I did 2 videos, but it's open to anybody. You don't have to be a YouTuber. You don't have to be a content creator. You can just put it on Facebook. You can put it in the comment section of anything that I've posted on Facebook, especially. They let you put pictures and stuff like that. So, yeah, anybody can do it. So it says, so what is the object? As much as you can get for $10. You know what, Margot? That was originally the plan. And then we just wanted to see if we could get out of said store for $10. Now, tax doesn't count. So if you pay sales tax, that does not count because that was really eating into our money. Because some of us pay really high sales tax, like 8.25%. Um, so we didn't count that. Let me just say that even with my coupon that they applied, I still went over. And I had a $5 coupon and it was 50% off day. So I didn't do very well. I didn't do very well the first time. But the second time, I let my friend at the Name Your Price garage sale, I let my friend who showed me about it, Miss Barbara, she took me and I let her name the price. And when she said $10, I was like, yes, I'm going to use this as my $10 thrift challenge because she named the price and it was $10 and I needed a win. I needed something I needed something to boost myself up with that. You know what I mean? So the goal is go thrifting and see if you can spend just $10. You can spend less than $10. You can spend more than $10. The goal is to stay $10 or less minus tax. And that's open till August 3rd, y'all. There is a playlist for that. She said, OMG, Blinko vase, $250 for $3.99. Well, if you would have just bought the vase, you would have met the challenge. But I don't think that's all that you bought that day. If if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I watched the videos. I did. I watched it. So I'm thinking that wasn't all that you got, LaDonna. And mine, I don't know what happened. I had a really strong plan going in. Oh, that was Cheryl. Oh, that's right. That was Cheryl. Oh, that's right. And she wanted to go back and get the other one. Yeah, she needs to post that because that was a good find. She could have a win. I really don't know what happened to me because I had a strong plan going in. I had a time constraint. I had a bag limit constraint because it had to fit in the bag, and it was 50% off day. So I was like, this is like shooting fish in a barrel. I got this, and got in there, and you would not believe how much you could put in a bag. I mean, and it wasn't even packed to the brim. I don't know what happened. I spent, spoiler alert, I failed, and I spent like, what was it? 1832, and then she was like, oh, but you have a coupon. And I was like, great. And she goes, I said, how much was it? She was like, $5. I just applied it to your thing because I could save it. And I was going to tell her, just save it, because if you do the math ain't thrifting mathin', because 18 minus 5 is still more than 10, you know what I mean? But it's okay. I'm sure I'm sure that I'll probably try again. Shelly has not tried. She's tried, but then she didn't make it. She sent me a picture of her entire trunk and car full. So I was like, yeah, with a sad face, she said she didn't meet the $10 challenge, but that's okay. She tried again. She thrifted all the way to Colorado and in Colorado and all the way home. So I'm gonna guess she didn't pass the challenge either. So yeah, Goodwill for her was really good. It was really good. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for coming back for my first live after I got back on vacation. And join me on Sunday because I went to the Goodwill bins. I gotta find it. And if you watch the videos, I dug through the Goodwill bins and filled up a gallon-sized Ziploc bag of all goody junk things, littles and stuff like that, and we're going to open the bag. Since they don't have bags at Goodwill here, I made my own, and now I'm going to be surprised because I've forgotten everything that's in the bag. So join me on Sunday. I'm going to go live, and we're going to open this bag together and see what I got at the Goodwill bins. I don't know how much I paid for it because it was by the pound. I guess I could weigh it and then do the math. That's a whole lot of math, Kathy Wiseman. It's a whole lot of math to be doing after 5 o'clock. So, all right, y'all, thanks so much for joining me. And until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. And I'll see y'all on Sunday. Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. Bye bye.